Hello, and welcome to Dressing Your Body. We're going to identify what's in your closet so that you can look and feel confident. So, initially, when you were a little girl, think back, how did you dress? Most of us dressed like our favorite characters. We were princesses and Cinderella. We had a carefree and light personality. We were very independent, most of us, anyways, and we didn't want anyone helping us to get dressed because we knew it all and we were going to be amazing. Then something all of a sudden changed. We started growing up. We got to the age where boys, family members, even our friends started to tease us. Maybe it was on our body weight. Maybe we, carried a little bit of baby fat. Maybe it was, that we had a mole on our face, or it doesn't really matter what it was. But we stopped at some point having fun getting dressed. We were no longer that princess who just really loved to get dressed. We lost our self confidence, and we were um, very insecure with our body shape. We always wanted to be or have something different that we didn't have. But how we dress does matter. It impacts how the people treat us. If you're an entrepreneur, it's going to impact what type of clients that you get. If you're a car salesperson, I mean, everything in life, even if you're a stay-at-home mom, how you dress and how you present yourself or brand yourself does impact how you're treated in society. We have 7 seconds to make that first crucial impression, and then we can spend the rest of our time, if it's a bad first impression, trying to change people's opinion. But once they're formed, they're usually very hard to change. So it's really an important factor that we turn around and make that impact and make that presentation the best presentation that we can be, regardless of our size, age. um, it's all very crucial. So let me start off by saying this is for you. If you struggle putting together outfits, have clothes with tags still on them in your closet, and want to be taken serious, so this is the time where you want to turn around and start investing in yourself and creating your own identity, a unique wardrobe look that is branded. So when you walk in the room, people have a warm invitation of who you are as a person, how you interact. If you're somebody who moves around and talks with their hands, well, then your clothes should reflect that. If you're somebody who's very quiet and soft and structured, then your clothes should report that to people. So that way there, when people walk in the room, they know who they're dealing with. If you first time that you go to a doctor's office, you don't walk into the doctor's office and see somebody in a pair of jeans and in a hoodie. You'd probably turn around and walk right out of the room. So here it's the same kind of thing. You are setting an example to others of who you are as a person and how you want to be treated by the clothes that you choose. So a little bit about me. Growing up, believe it or not, I had self-esteem issues. I was the type of person that would want to fade into the woodwork. You've heard of children are seen and not heard, and that was me even right up into adulthood. I've always struggled after I had my son with my weight. I would go up and down and down and up, and if you looked in my closet, all you would see is black and gray, some white, and maybe a pop of red. So I really was not connecting with who I was as a person. Um, I got married right out of high school, had my son the following year. A couple years later after that, I got divorced. Then in 2013, I really started looking hard at myself and trying to brand who I was as a person and where did I want to go in life. So I had my seasonal colors done with another system, and I was a clear autumn. And 1 year after that, I decided to start up my own business, Embrace Your Wardrobe, because I found it impacted how people treated me so intensely that I really wanted to share this. It's something that everybody should be aware of, and it's something that nobody teaches in school. So I wanted to be the first to help people help themselves. So there's really three wardrobe secrets, but it's all about you. It's your personality, it's your lifestyle, and your body shape. Um, what is going to work on me is not going to work on you, which is not going to work from your sister. Um, and I'm sure you've all figured that out. So the difference is there's simple tips and things that you're currently doing now, but if you do them in a different way, you are going to get your best bang for your buck. And you're going to save money and you're going to look and feel amazing. People are going to want to know if you lost weight. They're going to want to know who helped you put together that outfit. And you can stand there in confidence and say that you were able to put this outfit together all on your own based on a couple of guidelines that we're going to be, if you want, you have the opportunity to learn through me. So the first, kind of secret is your personality type. So one thing, that I strongly recommend, some people, if you wanted to put this on hold and go grab a piece of paper and start writing down, who are you as a person? What do you like? What do you dislike? Is your personality loud and bold? And do your clothes reflect that? Do you wear clothes that are trendy and bold? Are you somebody who is, maybe a doctor or a lawyer or banker, and you seem to have a more solid and practical wardrobe? That's great. Write those kinds of things down. Are you quiet? Are you loud? Are you funny? Do you tell a lot of jokes? Are you very reserved? All these things become very important when you're actually implementing your wardrobe. Now, it might sound overwhelming, but it does get easier, and it's really one of those things that you have a lot of aha moments, and you'll understand why you're drawn to certain things and not interested in other things. So here's an example of a trendy and bold style. That type of person is going to love a lot of colors, some florals, stripes, maybe vertical or horizontal. And then we have trendy styles that come and go throughout the year. And you may or may not want to invest your time and money into that, but you also want to be aware of it because it's going to impact what's going to be in the stores and if you're going to find anything that is going to work for you. But again, that might not be you. You might be somebody who tends to pull out of your closet a lot of solid classic styles. So classic lines, like the Empire dress or the A-line dress, or maybe you're a jean person, and, you can dress it up a little bit with a jacket or not. But, basically saying you picked a lot of solid colors, a lot of solid shoes. Maybe you're somebody who doesn't even like wearing heels. Maybe you like wearing flats. Don't wear a lot of jewelry or makeup. That's okay. If that is who you are as a person, that's what you want to wear. But you do need to create some balance. If you're somebody who carries weight in your hips, or you have very broad shoulders, now we have to turn around and we have to balance that out. You can kind of spark it with a necklace, a scarf, a bracelet. But if you have the opposite problem, maybe your clothes are all, you were hiding behind your clothes and you were a really quiet, reserved person. So now you need to make a bold outfit that you maybe never wear, something a little bit quieter so that you can incorporate it into your wardrobe until you have a need to go out shopping and buy something different. So there's all kinds of ways that we can create interest and balance to give you the look that's going to match your personality and lifestyle. So as your confidence grows, your outfits are going to get easier to put together, and you're going to see them evolve. And you really can't do anything wrong long as you're doing you. If you are creating a look that you look in the mirror in the morning, by the way, everybody should have a full-length mirror. You definitely want to look in the mirror before you walk out the door. If you're not saying yes to the dress or the outfit, then you go back to the drawing board and find something different. And it is a known fact that the American woman looks at themselves, even glancing, every time they go in the bathroom or anywhere, they are glancing at themselves at least 50 times a day. So you want to take that opportunity to boost your morale and your confidence every time that you look in the mirror. So that's why you want to have an outfit that makes you have a feeling. If you are feeling a bad feeling, then it's a bad outfit and it needs to go away. If you're having a yes moment, then you want to wear more outfits that give you that yes. You're going to get more compliments. It's going to build your confidence, and you're going to be more eager to strike out and do something that is outside your comfort zone. And that is truly what we want for you. The second secret is our lifestyle. You might look in your closet and you might not see anything that is practical for your lifestyle, but you bought it on sale, or you got it from a thrift store, or maybe they are hand-me-downs. There is nothing wrong with a hand-me-down if it does match your personality. If it's something that you're never going to wear, then it should go to Goodwill. Because, you might be a stay-at-home mom, but if you have this, banker's three-piece suit, you're never going to wear it. You might as well get rid of it, alter it, change it up. And we give you tips and ideas on how to do that. But maybe you have a hobby, maybe you like to go to the gym and you're just, wearing, ratty old clothes. Well, why should you wear ratty old clothes? You can actually make a statement going to the gym and look and feel empowered, and you'll be more successful at your gym routine and attain your goals quicker if you're actually enjoying the look. Because again, we're looking at ourselves 50 times a day. So if you're at the gym, I don't care how much you're sweating or not sweating, how you feel while you're working out is going to impact the reality of how quick you achieve your goals. So buying a few pieces that fit, are in the right color, and make you feel amazing are just going to make your goals easier to attain. Take that opportunity to write down again on that same piece of paper that you had your personality traits. Write down some of your lifestyle goals. Are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you somebody who's transitioning from a part-time job to a full-time job, or from a full-time job to a part-time job? Are your hobbies, are you somebody that, horseback rides or rides a motorcycle or goes to the gym? These are all things that you need to know so that you can incorporate and build wardrobe capsules or sets of clothing that will help you to look and feel amazing in these particular hobbies or your daily routines. So once you've done that, now go to your closet, open up the doors, or if it's a walk-in closet, that could be also scary. But take a picture of it today and print it out and put it with that piece of paper that has your lifestyle and your personality trait, and date that picture of your closet and identify if the colors and the actual items in your closet meet your needs. Because for many of you, you're going to find that they do not. They are not necessarily flattering. They may or may not be clothes that fit you. If you're like me, I can be, anywhere from a 6, 8 one day, and I can be a couple of months later or a year later be wearing a, 14, 16. So again, things have to go in and out of your closet to fit your body shape and your needs as well. So by taking a picture of it today, as you go through and try on everything in your closet and identify if it is something that fits a lifestyle need, or your personality. Then after that, you want to put together all the same colors. So if you have a lot of jeans, navy blue or maybe tan, put all your colors together and see what you have. And then you can turn around and start matching shirts with your core pieces. And those are what we call capsules. And a capsule is basically as easy as 1, 2, 3. So a capsule is one jacket or a sweater and two bottoms. So that could be a skirt, a pair of pants, two pairs of pants, a skirt and a pair of pants, two skirts, however you prefer to, whatever your needs are. But two bottoms, from your waist down, whatever you're wearing, shorts, if that's something that fits your needs. And then we have three tops that would be specifically that you don't always, but primarily you would wear with that particular pair of pants or skirt. And you group those together, and that's a capsule. So, and then you would label that, is it a work capsule? Is it a gym capsule? Is it a motorcycle outfit? Something that you would wear when you go for a motorcycle ride. So those are the types of things that you want to start thinking about. What your lifestyle needs are, and what do you have in your closet. And if you are really creative, you can actually, after you've got them all in your closet again, what I like to do is keep them by color. So if you have all your tan, so your capsules that are all tan, and then I would go to the next darker color, maybe it's brown, and then the next color might be, blue or red or, whatever your groupings of color is. Do it on, a principle of light to dark. And then take another photo of it and see if it speaks to you a little bit more in that capacity. And hopefully you've reduced the amount of clothes in your closet so they can actually breathe. So our third secret is dressing the body that you have today. So the ideal shape is that Marilyn Monroe shape, that hourglass shape. We all want to have, prominent shoulders and reasonable hips, but we want to have that waist. So what we do is we call it illusional dressing. And we identify where we need to put the attentions. For the most part, we want to focus on the shoulders. Now, for some people, if your shoulders are a lot bigger than your hips, they should be 2 inches bigger. You should have, measurement-wise, they should be 2 inches bigger than your hips. So if your hips are like my hips, which are non-existent, I have to I don't really put a huge amount of focus on my shoulders, but I try to make my hips look at least 2 inches smaller than my shoulders. So all these little tips based on your measurements, whether you wear a V-neck or a rounded neck, that actually is decided upon your face shape. So we talk about a little bit about that. Do you belt or not belt? That again is based on your measurements. And you yourself might find that you never like to belt. Well, I'm going to tell you why you didn't like to belt. And there's reasons why. And then pattern size and shapes. Are you somebody that's going to look really good in a geometric shape, or are you going to be somebody who looks better in a paisley shape? Again, long or short jackets. Do you wear a crop jacket? Do you wear something that, goes and stops, mid-length down your leg? These are all things that become uniquely yours that we can use to create that hourglass shape. So here, for example, up in the right is a before-after picture. So this is me with my face shape and a beautiful haircut. I mean, it was a reverse bob. I absolutely loved it. It was easy. However, I have a pear-shaped face. So what that means is my temples up by my eyes are much narrower than across the width of my cheeks. So in that before picture, you can see that the bottom half of my face is much bigger. It's very triangular. So it kind of has like a V at the point where my top is and then goes back out. But if I change my hairstyle and I gave myself some bangs, and I turned around and made the top half of my face have more of a more volume, and down by my cheeks where my face was wider, I had less volume. I actually slimmed down and changed my whole profile of my face. I'm also wearing the wrong color in my before picture. That's a stark white versus earlier I had said that I was in autumn. So here I am wearing autumn colors, and you can see that you see my outfit and my face at the same time. In the first picture, you kind of get that blaring white in your face, and then you see my face. So here's an example below on your face shape. So based on your face shape, if you have a rounded, soft face shape, all of your inside lines, your necklines and your patterns and everything should all be soft and flowy. But if you have a more chiseled and square or triangular face, so you want to have that V-shaped shirt, and you want to have those different patterns that are geometric. And these are things that we identify along the way when you're working with me. Again, your actual, body measurements, we actually take a total of like 10 measurements. But, for you trying to identify, if you were to try to do this yourself, you'd want to take your shoulders, your waist, and your hip. So if your shoulders, again, you want them to be at least 2 inches wider than your hips. And if they're not, then, you're going to have to play around with where you put the focal point. But your waist is very important. If it is like under 7 inches, then you don't want to necessarily focus on your waist. If they're from 7 to 10, 12, then you want to turn around and have some waist definition. You can do that with pockets. You can do that with pleats and darts. And if you're somebody that carries your weight in your hips, then you are definitely one of those people who want a belt. You want to wear crop jackets. You want to wear, because again, you're trying to make the top half of your body bigger than the bottom half. So our demonstration here for the before and after, if she wore a tunic, the picture on the left, she just looks like she's hanging there. She's wearing a potato sack. There is no waist definition, and there is nothing flattering about that. But on the right, she's got a statement piece of jewelry, and she's got more of a fitted, shirt, and the sleeves are much more tailored. Now she looks, 100 times better, and she's got a shape, and you can tell that she's actually a pretty petite person. So these are the things, regardless of your measurements, you can make yourself look slimmer, feel, amazing, and not, look like you've lost 10, 20 pounds and not have gained, and not have done anything other than pick clothes that flatter your body. So if this sounds like something that you would like to explore, I would welcome you to schedule a discovery call today. So I hope you enjoyed this short video and got some value out of it. And I look forward to working with you in the future. Take care, and what's in your closet?